Hello ladies and gents, welcome to Hashtag Gaming. Today we are going to be taking a look at one of, honestly I find, the most finicky yet useful vehicles I've ever unlocked thus far, the SDKFZ. Now, you can use this thing as either a long-range tank destroyer, or you can use it exactly how it was designed by the Germans, heavy recon. Bear in mind, your armor is fucking non-existent, and you don't have the right-of-way because Russians are assholes. The trick to this vehicle is even if you see a more direct route, if possible, stick to the roads. It'll give you a couple extra kilometers an hour of speed that you desperately need. And if you get stuck with a sand, or God help you, snow map, just cry and just drive straight there. It's not going to make a fucking difference. Now, you'll notice on this map we are all fighting over A. Instead of doing this little clusterfuck of slugging matches along here, or instead of running straight to A and getting my ass blown the hell up, I decide, you know what? Heavy recon. The main thing you have to remember about this A point on this map is just along the outside there is this perfect deflate, as you can see here. Now, if you notice, it's just deep enough that they can't see the top of my turret. If they can see my antenna, well, more power to them, and they deserve to spot me. But you can use this deflate to zip all the way around the outside of A. Your sight line from the enemy is blocked by these buildings. However, as you'll see in a moment, once you get into this other part of the defilade, you have clear line of sight between every single one of these houses, and you can just roll backwards and forward, playing a game of whack-a-mole, basically. However, there is one thing you must always remember while driving an SDK and looking left. There are trees in front of you. This is a lesson I still didn't learn. But here you'll see the start. There's one, didn't kill him, but marked him for my team. And here's the buffet. Yeah, see, this is where I thought I was dead. That non-pen, well, somehow he either missed or bounced, got knocked out there, and now I have free reign to pop the 4 or 5 tanks that all rolled straight to A that would have curb-stomped me had I tried to go there. As you can see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. 3 now. 2 now. He's on fire. Just keep popping gunners and then just finish them off. I'm honestly surprised he didn't die with that hit. Then finish off the guys on the hill. I really should have killed that Crusader that's there as well, but I'll get another shot on him later, so don't worry about that. Pop the Chihi. He's on fire. He ain't doing much. And now he's dead. And there's the Crusader that I saw before. Luckily the team blasted him, and unfortunately I couldn't kill him. But there's now 2 more enemies over there, so you just roll a couple houses forward and say, hi, welcome to the block. 1 down. And he slips between the houses. But that's the great thing about the SDK. Roll forward, roll back, roll side to side, blast everything in sight. Now, the main weakness, and anyone who's driven this vehicle will know, you have non-existent armor. I've been penned by 7 mils, I've been penned by easily by 50s. So, while I was focusing on, probably the wrong area to look at, I didn't notice that we had been flanked up on the ridge, as you can see over there. Pull into a little bit more of a defilade, try and get access to shoot them while they're crossing without them realizing, and then right about now I get pegged. Oh yeah, see that T-17? He should have just torn me the hell apart. I don't know how I survived that barrage with only taking an injured crew member. But he's gonna back off. He's combat ineffective for a while. However, he did mark me, and then I get shot in transmission, which, honestly, that shot should have just blown me the hell apart. But now I just turn the turret. Fuck you, Locust. And fuck you, half-track. Now, where was I? Oh yes, covering the crossing. Now, watch that P-26, because that thing is stronger than any anti-tank round fired at me all game. And this was honestly my mistake. Instead of trying to just shoot him, as soon as he turned towards me, I should have just hit the reverse. But, nope. Boom. P-26 to the front of an SDK, destroys the SDK. However, not the end of the game. Figure I have enough points. Hop in the HE, rock the 20 mil, and at least I can spot. As you can see, my team's handling their own while I've been gone. Hell, if you look at the score, it's basically a pub stomp at this point. And here we go. Now, I noticed that my friend near our spawn is engaging something right to my... just off my right wing. And honestly, that is the biggest target to go for, because that's right near our spawn. Put some 20s in the M8. Do literally nothing. Just look at that target-rich environment. Now, hindsight, I should have gone for the LVT, but, you know, I figured I could take out an M3 from the top and nearly hit the trees. Made it out. Gonna pull around for one more pass. This time, I believe I target the LVT. With its paper-thin armor that can take 20 mil cannons like they're nothing. Now, this is the third pass, and quite honestly, I have tunnel vision by this point. I don't expect them to be doing anything, and I really wanted to kill that LVT, so I didn't see this guy. Do a quick loop, down, up and around, and come up behind him. Now it's just a simple matter of following him till he bleeds enough speed that I can match the goddamn turn, and eventually he will screw up. However, at this point, I only had maybe about 30 rounds left. Luckily he didn't get that Ju-88, because his death would have been my fault. But there we go, blow off his wing and he's done. And that ends the game. 8 ground kills, 2 air kills, 1 death. I'll take it. And all that with an SDK and an HE112A0. #media, signing off.